Hello everybody, welcome to the Business Spotlight Series. I'm so excited to be coming to you today inside the new Culver's here in Chelsea, Michigan, which is going to be opening this Monday the 13th. And I'm joined by the Culver's team. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves and let everybody know what you do with the business.
Hi, I'm Jerry Olenek. I'm the owner-operator here, and I fill a role, but these guys fill the important roles. This is my partner, Sean Carlton.
Hi, Sean Carlton. I'm partners with Jerry. Primarily my role is on the operations side, responsible for all the day-to-day activities, sales, guest satisfaction, cleanliness, all those things. But my number one important job is to make sure our staff has the tools and resources they need to be successful in their daily ventures, and to make sure that they know that they are extremely valued employees as part of Team Culver's.
That's great. And Jeff?
Hi, my name is Jeff Holden. I'm your Community Relations and Marketing Director for your Culver's here in Chelsea, Michigan. Hopefully some of you might have seen me already, might have met me already, as we have reached out since February into the community, obviously being a part of the Chamber of Commerce, working with the library, working with the high school, working with the Education Foundation, and I'll stop there because there's been a lot more. Great to see everybody out, by the way, during the parade that just was Saturday. That was a really exciting, and Scoopy, by the way, loved to see all the kids on out there too. So we look forward to getting and being more involved as the weeks go on.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, Jerry, why don't you give us a little bit of background on why you chose Chelsea and where you come from in that regard?
You know, I've got a long history in this type of business. Came on with Culver's back in 2018.
Okay.
Opened up a restaurant, Culver's in Taylor.
Okay.
Then we opened another one in Allen Park. But I always wanted to get onto this side of town. I love Chelsea. I had some experience with Chelsea in a previous position that I held, and the community is just so tight and so welcoming. I could not want to be here, and I'm so glad we picked this town.
So are we.
And we're we're local.
Yeah.
We're all local. Sean and I are local. So is Jeff, actually.
Yeah.
And so it was just a natural progression to this town.
Well, and I'm glad you mentioned that, the local aspect. A lot of people think of these restaurants and whatnot as being these giant corporations and not having those grassroots, if you will. You're a family-owned business. You said you own 3 of these places.
Right.
And you're not part of there's not somebody in Denver telling you what you have to do with your place. This is your restaurant, and you're employing a ton of locals. I mean, obviously, I've been watching Jeff do interviews around town for months now, bringing in tons of different employees from the community and providing jobs. So it is just great to have, another family-owned business coming in and giving back to the community.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because really, when people see that Culver's is coming in like any other national chain, oh my gosh, what's it going to do to our local people? Well, you know what? I'm local too. That was my whole message that I wanted to get out, and that's why we're so involved.
Yeah.
We got involved back in February with the community, and
yeah,
as far as the schools and everything else.
Yeah, I actually looked that up before I came over here today. Jeff asked me yesterday, and it was Jeff walked in my office in February. There was never any intention that we were going to open much earlier than you are,
right,
but you guys wanted to be involved right out of the gate. You joined the chamber, you start volunteering at the golf outings, you're in the light parade, you're sponsoring Sweet Savor Saturdays for the whole winter edition. You're an old sponsor for Hometown Holiday. I mean, you guys dug in immediately, and just it's great to see that kind of connection and that devotion to work. So thank you so much for all you guys have been doing, and you're not even open yet.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, it's
Absolute
great.
honor.
All right, so I know what everyone wants to see. They want to see this old place that a lot of Chelsea residents have been in, and they're probably already wondering, wow, this already looks different. But we're going to give you guys a tour, so let's head on over this way. And you guys just follow me, and we'll see what we got going on. So obviously this is the front counter here, and you got your 3 stations, and we're going to go see the magic in the kitchen. Eh?
Perfect.
All right, let's do it. So why don't you guys just tell us where we're hitting here in this first section. What is all this stuff here?
Right here is where the custard and the drive-through area are.
The important stuff.
The real important stuff. The custard is manufactured here, and it's made every 2 hours, always fresh whenever you come in. It's all prepared over here. Down that way is all the whole drive-through area.
Okay.
Some of our staff over there, if they want to wave.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys
Hello.
Turn around, wave.
Hello, Culver's team. Thank you. Hard at work. Yeah, getting this
You know
place
what?
ready.
And Mike, come over here. I want to introduce you too.
Come here, Mike.
Mike is going to be another part of the boots on the floor, on the ground. He's the general manager of this Culver's.
Wonderful.
Mike's been in the business for a long, long time as well. So
And if you were at the Chamber Golf outing, you most likely got a custard from this fine man. So
That's a fact.
yeah, it's been good to have you around already as well. As I said, they're here. They're here, and I love it.
We're here.
All right. And now we're gonna keep on moving. We'll go back through here. You can see very updated, nice and neat and clean. I love it. I love it. This is so fun. Most people don't ever get to get into these back rooms and check all this stuff out. So yeah, sparkling clean back here. Yeah, we got.
Yeah,
all this-
well, here back here's the kitchen. It's funny thing about the kitchen in Culver's is that it's pretty small and concise. And I come from an organization that the kitchen was huge, long, steps, and I first looked at a Culver's kitchen. I said, "There's no way in the world you can possibly serve that many." But I'll tell you what, it works out perfectly. It's very
Perfectly
efficiently
designed.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. And then we'll move a little quicker past the hood vents here since you won't be able to hear us talking anyways. So yeah, but we got our grills here, and I see you guys have been. You said you had some people training up. And
Yeah, we
whatnot.
started our training yesterday.
Great, great.
That'll go through tomorrow. That'll go through Friday, actually.
Okay, very cool. Very cool.
Saturday we've got our VIP day.
We got the deep fryers. Deep fryers, man. All I can think of, all I ever hear is chicken tenders, chicken tenders, chicken tenders. My fiance is obsessed with the chicken tenders here, so I keep
We'll
seeing
have a
that.
few of those.
Yeah, I imagine. And obviously, mashed potatoes, gravy. It's all so good. Me, it's all about that fried chicken sandwich. You guys have the best spicy. Yeah, the spicy one. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's great. Got our pop machines here. You guys carrying the Pepsi Cola stuff.
Carry Pepsi.
Very
Product,
cool.
yep.
All your condiments and napkins. I just loved the decor that you guys chose in here. Just very fresh. I know Culver's, you run with a certain level of colors and stuff.
Sure.
Kind of standard, if you will. But you guys have done a great job, and I'm super excited to come into this room. This is my favorite part. If you were ever in the old business here, you know that they had this big room up front. Now we've been talking about whether it's an atrium or a sunroom or a front room, but I just love the open air feel in here, all that light, you get the view of the Chelsea Clock Tower, and it just looks great in here. It's so nice that you held on to some of the features that were already existing in this building.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about this building, it's a one of a kind out of all of the Culver system. Out of 850 restaurants, there's not another one like it.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Because
Did they build most of them from scratch?
Oh yeah.
So this
Probably
is one of the-
90% of them.
Okay, so you're in the 10% of remodels,
That's right.
basically. Very cool. You got a big flat screen back here, I see.
Yep.
I love the slat wood ceiling. I just think that's such a nice touch. Really keeps it looking sharp out here. But I don't know, light fixtures, I guess. I was about to say chandelier. Definitely not a chandelier.
Not quite chandelier.
Yeah, that's great. So this is so awesome. I love it. So Monday, the 13th. What are your guys' hours going to be?
Be open from 10 in the morning to 11 at night.
10 in the morning till 11 at night, and is that 6 days a week?
7 days a week.
7 days a week. All right, that is very cool.
Yep.
So 10 in the morning. Do you have some? Is that basically just kicks right off with lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
we
cool.
don't have any breakfast.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, it's never too early to get a chicken fried sandwich or a
That's
spicy
what-
chicken
that's what we
sandwich.
think.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Custard. We're on our way up here, and shouts to our staff's like, I want to get a cement maker. I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of early. Anyways, it's
Monday
good stuff.
morning.
Monday
Yeah,
morning,
Monday
10 o'clock,
morning.
yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for showing us around, and thank you so much for being such a great member of the community already. We're so excited to have you here and be doing everything. We're so excited to have you employing all these people. Jeff, do you have something you want to
Yeah,
add?
actually, we've been pushing Monday morning at 10 o'clock. That's where we really do want to see all of you there. But we do actually have something a little extra special planned for some of our VIPs. And it's to benefit Faith in Action locally. We are going to be doing our ribbon cutting on Saturday. So you do need an invitation for this, but we'll do that. We're actually going to broadcast that live out on Facebook too. So if you look at Jeff Holden, look for Culver's online, you'll find my Facebook over there, or go on some of the local Facebook postings on there, you see that, so you'll actually be able to see it live in there. So Faith in Action will be out of here. We have a great quartet coming out from the high school also. They'll be playing music, and we greatly appreciate it. So that's when everything is going to be really officially starting, and then we'll let you in at 10 o'clock on Monday morning.
And if you're a chamber member and need an invitation, to stop by the office, because all the chamber members are invited to the ribbon cutting. So that is great. Thank you for mentioning that. I appreciate it. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, thanks for coming out.
See,
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and then right there's another prime example. You've got the school coming over here to play music. I mean, that's just one more thing on the list of that community involvement. It's just great.
You know, I should also mention that we're going to be tied in with the St. Louis Center also, that we're going to be collecting donations for them. So we do have a list. If you're interested in doing that, please bring your donation on over here, and you'll get a free 1 scoop with 1 topping for any donation you make. It's just a way of Culver saying thank you.
Yeah. So make sure to follow them on Facebook. You can always check in with us if you're trying to find out anything. Thank you guys again for coming
Thank
by,
you.
or letting us come by and
Thanks a lot.
showing us the place.
Thanks a lot,
And
Terris.
thanks for coming to Chelsea. All right, everybody.
See you soon.
Have a great one. See you soon.